we start the prayers? Advait? Okay, I'm ready.
Yes, Mataji.
I said, can we start the prayers?
Okay.
Forgot to say my name.
You're like Dina Krishna Vrinda. Vrinda also says, we don't have to say Vrinda's name. Vrinda is there everywhere, all classes. Right, Vrinda?
Yeah.
Where is but I want to see you.
It's because I have my badge.
Huh?
It's because I have my badge.
Oh, poor girl.
Oh,
So you'll be fine. You're strong.
Mataji, I can remove it. I can remove
See,
it.
three girls there, like three Murtinis. Who are those three? Three of you. Can I know your names? Rishya. Who is Rishya? I think Rishya is the one with the hairband. Yes?
Yes.
Yes, right? Who are those two?
Yes.
Your friends?
Yes, my friend. This is Priya and
Priya and?
Siri.
Good. Suraj, Mukund. Okay. Kabir, Hare Krishna. Smriti, Hare Krishna. Srija, Hare Krishna. I think I saw you in summer.
Mataji.
Okay. Okay. Let me share my screen. Nita Gandharvika has to give me access.
Game to another device, Mataji. I'm giving you that one.
I always confuse joining in two devices.
That's okay, Mataji.
Jaya Radhe, Jaya Radhe, Jai Shri Krishna Bolo, Jaya Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe. Okay. Okay, start prayers, please. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitanena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Om
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshna Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami
Swaminiti Namine Namaste
Saraswati
Saraswati
Deve Gauravani Pacharine
Deve Nirvisesha Sunipadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna
Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Advaita
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Okay, today we are seeing Radhashmi special, so we will say the prayer to Radharani. Who knows this shloka? Tapta Kanchana. Okay, the three girls.
Yeah. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye.
Good job. Okay, so before even we get into Radharani's pastimes, today is Ekadashi, right? So we will start with today's Ekadashi's significance, and quickly you all will read. Okay, so first one I choose is Kabir. Today's what Ekadashi? Who knows the name?
Vamani Ekadashi, Mataji. Vamani Ekadashi.
Who said that?
Smriti Mataji.
Okay, it's also called as Pasva Ekadasi. Okay, So, who will read out this? Can somebody start? Kabir will start. I chose Kabir, right?
Okay.
Start from here. Abba, what happened? Okay, read till here. Start reading. Read till here.
Sri Yudhishthira Maharaja asked of Lord Sri Krishna, what is the name of that
Master, can you please
Ekadasi
put the full screen? It will look very big now. It's so small.
that occurs during the light fortnight
Sukla Paksha. You don't have to read in the brackets.
okay, of the mouth of
Bhadrapada.
Bhadrapada, who is the worshipable deity for this Ekadasi, and what merit does one attain in observing it? Kindly reveal all of this to me, my Lord. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sri Krishna, addressed his devoted Yudhishthira as follows. This Ekadasi, or Yudhishthira, is called Vamana Ekadasi, and it bestows upon those who observe it both great merit and ultimate liberation from material bondage.
Okay, stop. Samskriti. Therefore,
because it removes all sinful reactions, it is also called Jayanti Ekadasi. Just hearing of its glories frees one from all his past misdeeds. So auspicious is this fast that observing it bestows the same merit as that earned by performing a horse sacrifice. There is no better Ekadashi than this, because it awards liberation so easily. Thus, if one truly desires freedom from the punishing material world, one should fast on Vamana Ekadasi. While observing this holy fast, a Vaishnava should lovingly worship the Supreme Lord in his form as Vamadev and the dwarf Ishi, whose eyes are lotus petals. By doing so, he will all other deities as well, including Vishnu, and at death he undoubtedly goes to the abode of Sri Hari. In all the three worlds, there is no fast that is more important than this.
okay. Smriti was raising hand. Smriti.
Mataji, can you speak screen, Mataji?
I am sorry.
Excuse me, Mataji. Can Shrija read after Smriti?
After Smriti, then we'll give it to a boy and then he will come back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Read till this, okay, where my arrow is.
The reason this Ekadashi is so auspicious is that it celebrates the day when the sleeping Lord Vishnu turns over on his other side. Thus, it is also known as Parivartini Ekadashi. Maharaja Yudhishthira then asked the Lord, O Janardana, please clear up the question I have. How is it that the Supreme Lord sleeps and then turns over on his side? O Lord, when you are asleep, what happens to all the Please also tell me how you bound the king of the demons, Bali Maharaj, as well as one may please the Brahmins. How does one observe Chaturmasya, which you mentioned in the Chaturmasya Mahayana of the Bhavishya? Kindly be merciful to me and answer these questions. The Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna replied, O Yudhishthira,
lion among kings. I will gladly narrate to you an historical event simply by hearing eradicates all sinful reactions. In Treta Yuga, there once was a king of the name.
Stop there. We will give to a boy. Okay. Mukund?
What book are you reading from?
No, Nana, it's just the it's done. Significance of Parshva Ekadasi. Okay, Mukund, can you read from here in the Treta Yuga?
Yes, Mataji.
You have to be little loud.
Okay, Mataji. In the Treta Yuga, there once was a king of the name Bali. Though born in the family dynasty of demons or Daityas, he was very devoted to me. He sang many Vedic hymns to me and performed the Homa rituals, fire sacrifices, just to satisfy me. He respected the twice-born Brahmins and engaged them in performing sacrifices daily. This great soul had a quarrel with Indra, however, and eventually defeated him in battle. Bali took over his entire celestial kingdom, which I myself had given to King Indra. And therefore, Indra and all the other devas, demigods, along with many great sages, approached me and complained about Bali Maharaj. Bowing their heads to the ground and offering many sacred prayers from the Vedas, they worshipped me along with their spiritual master Brihaspati. Thus, I agreed to appear on their behalf as a dwarf Vaman, my fifth incarnation. King Yudhishthira further inquired, "O Lord, how was it possible for you to conquer such a powerful demon? And only by coming in front of a dwarf Brahmin, in the form of a dwarf Brahmin? Please explain this clearly, for I am your faithful devotee." The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna replied, "Though a dwarf, I was a Brahmana, and I approached that pious king, Bali, to ask him for alms in the form of land. O Daityaraj Bali, I said, O Daityaraj Bali, please give me just 3 steps of land in charity." Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Oh, I think somebody has to read it very fast. Who wants to read next?
Mataji, can
Okay,
Sridhar
Sridhar, read till here. You have to be little fast, okay? Oh my God, it's already 7:30. Fast.
Such a small piece of land will be good as all the 3 worlds for me. Bali agreed to grant my request without lengthy consideration. But as soon as he vowed to give me the land, my body began to expand into a gigantic transcendental form. I covered the entire earth with my feet, and with Bhuvarloka with my thighs, the Swarga heavens at my waist, Motherloka at my stomach, and Janaloka at with my chest, Tapaloka with my neck, Satyaloka with my head and face. I covered the entire material creation. Indeed,
Okay. You can stop there. We'll give to somebody else, okay? Advait? Oh, we have very nice pastimes of Radharani. I want you to. Can you read from Indeed? Advait?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you read from here?
Okay. Indeed, with my neck and Satya Loka, my head and face, I covered the entire material creation, indeed all the planets of the universe, including the sun and the moon. They encompassed my gigantic form. Seeing this astonished pastime of mine, all the demigods, including Indra, Sesha, the king of the snakes, began to sing Vedic hymns and offer prayers to me. Then I took Bali by the hand and said to him, "O sinless one, I have covered the whole earth with one step. and all the heavenly planets with the second. Now, where shall I place my foot to measure the third step of land you promised? Upon hearing this, Bali Maharaj bowed him in humility and offered him his head to place my third step. O Yudhishthira, I placed my foot on his head and sent him all the way to Patala Loka. Seeing him thus humbled, I became very pleased and told Bali that henceforth I would permanently reside in his palace. Thereafter, on Parivartini Ekadashi, which occurs during the light part of the month of Bhadra, August to September, Bali, the son of Virochana, grandson of Prahlad, installed the deity of form of me in his residence. O king, until Haribodhini Ekadashi which occurs during the light part of the month of Kartika, I continued to sleep in the ocean of milk. That the merit one accumulates during this period is particularly powerful. Thank you, Mataji.
Okay, my last slide. We'll pick one girl. Girl Mataji. Balavrinda. Are you okay to read with the patch?
This is Janami. Can I?
Okay, Janani, read till here. Start and read till my other side.
Okay.
7:35.
One therefore observe Priya Vardhani Ava Ekadashi carefully. Indeed, it is especially purifying and thus cleanses one of the sinful reactions. On this day, the faithful devotee should worship Lord Trivikrama, Vamana Deva, who is the Supreme Father, because on this day I turn over to sleep on my other side.
Okay, Brinda. From here till here, okay? 3 lines. If
possible, one on this day, one should give a qualified person some yogurt mixed with rice as well as some silver, and then remain awake throughout the night. This simple observance. Thank you, Mataji.
Observance
Will free one of the material conditioning one who absorbs. One who absorbs the sacred
Parivartini.
Parivartani Ekadashi in the way I have described. We will surely attain all kinds of happiness in this world, in the kingdom of God, in the hereafter one.
Okay. Period. Stop. Okay, thank you. Is there anybody else? Suraj.
Yes.
Read from 1 to last.
What?
What?
What to last?
Yes. Go ahead. Quick.
From where?
From here, from 1.
One who simply hears this narration with devotion will go to the abode of Ekadashi. Indeed, this observance is as powerful as the performance of 1,000 Vamana Ekadashi, which occurs during the light part of the month of Bhadrapada from the Brahma Vartapura.
What happened?
I finished it.
Okay, it's all system started raining anyways. Okay, you know why I asked you to read? If I tell you what benefit will you get? If you read, you all will get nice benefit of reading Ekadashi Katha, right? So I asked you to read. So we'll quickly get into Radharani's pastimes and Radha Ashtami, and then see if any one of you want to finish off your drawing today quickly. So today we will be drawing. If you see this picture, where is that? Yeah, Radharani is when Rishabhanu Maharaj finds her, she was in the 1,000-petal golden lotus, right? So we will be drawing the same.
Wasn't she blind?
So we will be drawing Radharani in the lotus flower. So this is Radharani. She should be drawn inside here. Okay. So whoever thinks like you're going to do late, so while hearing Radhashtami Katha, you can draw this lotus. Okay. Whoever wants, they can draw and simultaneously hear. Okay. So we'll quickly go to Radhashtami. We will not get into who is Radha. Radha is internal potency. Radha is none other than Krishna. All that we will not see because you have been hearing all that.
No. What are we drawing, Mataji?
Okay. Huh?
What are we drawing?
I just told you. We are drawing Radharani in the lotus, inside lotus, like because she's born in the lotus flower. I mean, when she was found in the lotus flower. So first draw lotus, and then if you finish that, it's easy. You can draw her, like, you know, this Radharani inside the lotus. Okay.
Okay.
So simultaneously, you can draw this while hearing the katha. Okay. So to talk about Radharani is like, you see, if you go to India, you'll see a lot of vegetable sellers on the street. What do they say? We have coriander, we have curry leaf, we have loki, we have this, we have that, 10 rupee, 20 rupee. Hearing to that call, what will happen? The parents, mammas, they'll go down like outside their house, then they do bargaining and they buy the vegetables, right? So if we give the vegetable seller a diamond and say from tomorrow you're going to sell the diamond, what will the vegetable seller think? The vegetable seller will not know the value of diamond, and he will just think it is equal to the 10 rupee, $1 coriander, $2 whatever brinjal, whatever vegetable. They'll not know the value. So just to talk about Radharani is also like that. Radharani is very, very hidden secret. Why it is hidden, why it should be hidden, this is all big philosophy. We are not going into that. But very, very difficult to talk about Radharani. We can know about her only through Guru Parampara. She's not even much mentioned in the Shastras. So we have to get to know about her from the Parampara, and she's very, very important. Now you might ask, Mataji, it is said that Radha and Krishna are non-different. Radharani came from Krishna. Krishna only created her. Why is Radharani so important? So just like we have our signature, and we only created the signature, and the signature is very, very important, more than you. If you go to the bank, you don't have to go to the bank. Sometimes you can just send the check with your signature. If your signature is not there, they're not going to allow it. So signature, which was created by you, is much more important than yourself. So it's like that. You can understand that way. So we know Radharani is born in Raval. We know Radharani is raised in Barsana. So if you go to Vrindavan Parikrama, Raval and Gokul, they both are in like close by, like Krishna's birthplace and Radharani's birthplace. They're all on one side, very close. And if you go to Barsana, where Radharani was raised, it's close to Nandagaon. That's the place where Krishna is raised. So if you go to any parikrama, you can cover Mathura, Gokul, Raval. Like this summer when I went to India, June 25th, I have been to Raval. So Raval, Gokul, Krishna Janmastan, they all are one side. So we will not see much. You know how Radharani was born, her parents, and she's blonde, dumb, deaf. So that you all know, right? So we will see something new. And you all know Krishna wanted to understand why Radharani likes her so much. He wanted to know that secret. What is so special about me? Why is Radharani so much liking me? So just to understand that, Krishna came as a devotee. Krishna came in the mood of Radharani, and he's none other than our most compassionate and kind Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And when he mentioned it to Radharani, Radharani said, "Oh Krishna, if you go into my ecstasy, you cannot tolerate. You'll be jumping in ecstasy. And if you jump and fall down, you know, it's going to hurt you. So I will cover you, cover your body." So that's why when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came in the complexion of Radharani. He's golden color. That's why. This Krishna is blackish blue, right? So that's one reason. And she didn't leave it there. She directly came as Gadadhar Pandit. You know the Panchatattva, Gadadhar Pandit. She came as, oh sorry, I have to big screen. Okay. She came as Gadadhar Pandit. And you know, one time today morning also in Chaitanya Bhagavat class, the pastime is mentioned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was feeling so separated from Krishna and is weeping and crying. And Gadadhar Pandit comes and tells like, why are you weeping? There is no point of weeping. Krishna is in your heart. Just like Hanuman tears open and then he shows Ram and Lakshman and Ram and Sita. When he says that he was going to rip his heart, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my heart, let me see. And he was ripping his heart, and Gadadhar Pandit only, who is none other than Radharani, goes and consoles him, pacifies him, stops him. Saying that Sachi Mata understands that my son can be pacified only by Gadadhar Pandit. So Radharani came to take care of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. She's always in the mood of serving, and serving. And if you see, Goloka is called as a Chintamani, right? Chintamani Prakara Sadma Shikalpa Vriksha Brahma Samhita. So how come there are thousands of Laksha Vriteshu? How come there are so many thousands of Lakshmijis? Because Radharani only expanded as Lakshmiji, thousands of Lakshmis, and her direct expansions are gopis. So that's how there are lots of Lakshmis in Goloka. So that's about it. And then we will see. And you know what's the age of Radharani in Goloka Vrindavan? 14 years, 2 months and 15 days. 14 years, 2 months and 15 days only. Like she will not decrease her age, she will not increase her age. And Radharani is so sweet.
Thank you, Krishna.
Sometimes you see very beautiful externally, but they're not sweet. They're very rude. Must have mute themselves, please.
He loves Krishna.
So just okay. So Radharani is very sweet. Her cooking is sweet. She's extremely beautiful. Her heart is also very beautiful. You all must know the famous pastime of Radharani and Jackal. That we will not see. Maybe we will see one pastime. One time, Vrishabhanu Maharaj invites Nanda Maharaj's family to his place, Barsana. And then Vrishabhanu Maharaj wanted to welcome them in a very, very grand way, because they have been invited for Krishna's birthday. If you go and see Nandagaon, Nanda Maharaj's palace, Gokul Nanda Maharaj's palace, very huge courtyard where they celebrated Krishna's birthday. And it was very opulent birthday. Lots and lots of opulence was shown in terms of gifts, in terms of feasting, in terms of dressing. Everything was so opulent. So Vrishabhanu Maharaj had a desire to even invite Nanda Maharaj and their family, so they'll get the news. And Yashoda Maya will say to Krishna that tomorrow we are going to Barsana because we have an invite from Vrishabhanu Maharaj. And Krishna says, I have to come with my friends. I cannot come without my friends. Then Yashoda Maya will say, okay, we will go. You don't have to come with your friend. Like, you don't have to come, then you stay back. But Krishna says, no, Maya, I will come. And next day they will go. And meanwhile, what was happening in Barsana, Vrishabhanu Maharaj have been, he called Radharani. And he asked, he sent actually Sucharita, one maid. He'll send that maid and he will ask. They're all little gopis like Samskriti, Smriti, Isha, Srija, and the 3 girls. I forgot those 3 girls' name. So like you little gopis. Okay. So, and then Sucharita comes and says, Vrishabhanu Maharaj has a service for you, Lalita, Vishaka, and Radharani. Will you be able to cook for Nanda Maharaj's family and Nandagram people? They're coming tomorrow. Can you be able to cook? Then Radharani will come meet her father and she will offer her obeisances, and she will, when Nanda Maharaj requests, Vrishabhanu Maharaj requests, she will agree. And next day morning, she started cooking. Very nice. Imagine Radharani never repeats even a single dish that she made for Krishna. She's always making something new. And she's the greatest cook. She has a blessing from Durvasa Muni. You all know that. Most of you all know the boon she had from Durvasa Muni. So then she cooks. Then Krishna's family will come with lots of, bugles and lots of drums. They have been received very nicely. They have given their rooms, nice beds, nice scented beds, flower garlands. They have been welcomed very, very well. And then now it's a time for feasting. And then she starts eat, like when they all will start eating. No, before that, Yashoda Maya, Rohini, they all will go to the kitchen and they will ask Radharani, what have you been preparing? But Radharani is very shy. She didn't want to show. But usually in material world, what happens? We will do this much and we will do show of this much, right? Usually it happens. How many of you agree? Raise hands. But Radharani did so much and she didn't want to show like nothing. She was very shy. She didn't want to show. But then Yashoda Maya sees what she made and she was in tears, like, oh my God, such nice presentation. Sometimes, like most of the times when you see the dish, you can say whether it is going to be tasty or not, the way it is presented. So she was super happy. Then she will actually say to Kirtida Mataji, Kirtida Sundari, Kirtida Kumari. Yeah, she will say that Radharani is so tender. Her body is very, very tender and she looks very, very like a tender girl. Why does she has to work so hard? Why did you make her cook? And then Radharani's mom says, no, she's very happy to do, because Rishabhanu Maharaj actually says your life will be successful if you serve the family of Nanda Maharaj. So she was willing and she did it happily. Don't worry. And then Radharani was shy to serve her by herself. And I think Sham Sakhi was a Sakhi whom she asked to serve. But Yashoda Maya said, no, you worked very hard. So you have to serve Krishna, Balaram, all the Gopas. Madhumangal was sitting. And Madhumangal is so fond of food. Once he eats the food, it's like, oh my God, this is out of the world. Now after eating this food, I cannot eat anybody else's food. This is so sanctifying, so tasty. And Radharani and Balaram was dancing in ecstasy eating her food. Everybody loved the food, and Radharani was feeling very shy. Sometimes when too much praise, when people praise you a lot, you feel kind of embarrassed and you don't want to stay there. So she just left the place. And then she makes nice garlands. And after the feast, she does like, they give garlands and what's it? I think palm. If I'm not wrong, I forgot, but she does everything. And then that is when Yashoda Maya requests, can you please come and cook for my Krishna every single day? I will talk to your parents. I will request your parents, can you please do that? So Yashoda Maya requests to Radharani, and Radharani also will feel very happy to serve Krishna. And Yashoda Maya thinks about Radharani a lot, and she loves Radharani a lot, not just Krishna. Why? Because see, when somebody is very sweet, when you just talk to them, you get so attracted to them and you will really like them. They might be not so beautiful. They might be not so very rich. They might not be very opulent, but still the sweetness of the heart, the purity of the heart attracts. So Radharani is very sweet. Yashoda Maya loves her so much. In fact, one time Yashoda Maya gets a big, she starts packing a big box with lot of jewels and pearls, dresses and scents and sandalwood. And then Krishna comes that side. And Krishna asks, what are you doing, Maya? What are you doing? And then Yashoda Maya says, I am packing this thing to somebody who is very dear to me. And then Krishna says, who is more dear to you than me? It's just me. Is it for me? And then Yashoda Maya says, Krishna, you don't have nothing to do here. You can just leave. And he's kind of angry. Whom is my mom, saying that somebody so dear to her, she's packing? Who are they? Like that she'll be thinking. And then that is the time when Balaram, he'll think Balaram, maybe Balaram, but she says not even Balaram. But then she says, Krishna, because I have done a lot of prayers, Brahma was pleased, and I got you as my son. But similarly, I have got a maiden who is so nice and so sweet. I love her so much. So I'm packing all this for her. And then that box is going to Yavat. Yavat is the place where Radharani's in-laws are there, Jatila and Kutila. So, and that is going to Yavat, and Krishna does a very naughty prank there. He will remove all the things that she packed for Krishna, for Radharani, and Krishna himself will go and stay in the sleep in the box and close himself. And that box is being carried to Yavat, and Abhimanyu will be thinking, oh, Yashoda Maya sent something really very, very so much, like, you know, it's like looks like she's sending a lot, like that. They will be they'll be thinking, and then Krishna goes there. That's a different story. So the point I'm saying is Radharani is so sweet that Yashoda Maya also likes her a lot. Not just Krishna, she's really like that very sweet little ladli. So that's one pastime. And yes, so this is very new pastime that I have heard, which His Holiness Indradumna Swami Maharaj has shared. And in recently on Radhashmi class also, we had the same pastime discussed. So the pastime goes like this, okay? So, and you know, Radharani and Krishna, they have a different way of communicating. If you see in New Vrindavan and Radha Londoneshwar, Radha Pariseshwar, Radharani is like this. One hand is blessing, and the other hand is how? Like holding something. How many of you have seen that kind of deities? Like where Radharani, one hand she's blessing, and the other hand she's holding something down. Okay, a flower, a lotus, like this. One hand she's blessing. So why is that? Because Radharani and Krishna communicate by Radharani's shringar. Shringar is dressing. Suppose Radharani keeps 8 dots, which are called the gopi dots. Then that means she's indicating to Krishna that she's going to come to meet him with her 8 sakhis. If she is putting 16 dots, that means she's indicating that she's going to come with her 16 sakhis. If there are 2 peacocks on the either sides, that means she's indicating that, remember that day in that place we spoke about that beautiful peacock, so you have to come there to meet me. And suppose she has 3 dots on her chin, that means she's saying you can come with your 3 priya narma sakas. So Krishna has 3 closest, like ashtasakas. He also ashtasakis, he has ashtasakas. And out of the ashtasakas, 3 are very important, and Madhumangal is the most important. So she's saying, come with your 3 sakas. Suppose if she's not wearing, that means she's saying, don't bring anybody. If she's wearing kadamba flower, that means she's saying, we'll meet near kadamba tree. Champak flower, she's saying, we'll meet near champak tree. And suppose if she's wearing 1 earring, you came late.
Because it was raining.
Okay. If she's wearing 1 earring, so 1 danda means 24 minutes. So if she's wearing 1 earring, she's saying we will meet in 24 minutes. If she's wearing something else, suppose for this earring, if something else is attached, like a jhumka, that means she's saying we will meet in 2 dandas. If 3 things are attached, that means she's saying we'll meet in 3 dandas. Okay, so that's how they're going to meet. And one day, she actually set this indication, and Krishna knows where to meet, and he came late. Okay, and Radharani went into her man, and she was angry. And whenever Radharani gets angry, he will take the help of Lalita Sakhi. So Lalita Sakhi tried to console Radharani, and somehow, are you all hearing the pastime? How many of you are hearing?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. So Radharani was very angry that Krishna came late. You know the sweet anger, how the little girls will say, I will not talk to you. Sometimes my son Krishna will say, you're not my friend anymore. Like that he will do.
I said Jagaman says God, not me.
Okay, either of you. You broke your promise. Like that he will say.
No.
So like that, how those, okay, how do so little girls do? Like that. So she's angry, but now she's consoled. So Krishna says, for a change, now I will go into man. Always you're getting angry and I'm consoling you. Let me get angry. She'll say, okay. And Krishna got so angry. Like it took, Radharani was trying to console him for 3 days. He's not like, he's not consoled. He's not pacified. Is still angry. Then she's not knowing what to do. She will call the gopis. She will take the help of Ashtasakhis. In fact, the 16,000 gopis, everybody will come, but Krishna is not being pacified. Then Radharani starts crying. How the girls start crying very quickly, right? Even I'm 36-year-old now. I just, some little thing happens, I will cry. Right? Balavrinda, you cry, your mama cries?
Yes.
Girls cry very quickly. That's an ornament, right? So Radharani starts crying like that. And all the tears start rolling and they will go and reach Yamuna. And now Yamuna thinks, oh, Radharani is crying, and Yamuna gets very sad. She appears, so she comes out and she says, oh, Radhe, if you give me a chance, I will try to pacify Krishna. And Radharani says, okay, you try. And then Yamuna, she will disguise herself like Krishna. If you see, Yamuna is also dark in complexion. The rivers of Yamuna is dark, Ganga is golden, and Saraswati is kumkum, like little reddish. So Yamuna disguises himself like Krishna, wears same crown, same dressing. She will come outside, and she will hold lotus in one hand, and she will like holding Giri Govardhan on the other hand. And then she walks by. Krishna sees, and Krishna gets so attracted. Oh my God, who is this? That's the beauty of, that's why Krishna is all attractive. So, oh, very beautiful. And then Krishna says, hey, Krishna asks, who are you? I want to just talk to you. Can I make friendship with you? Can we be like, he'll be just talking. And then she says, if you want to, give my association, then you should forgive Radharani. And Krishna has no choice. Krishna says, okay. And that's how Krishna gets pacified. And Radharani gives a blessing to Yamuna that, oh, Yamuna, you did this for me. Hereafter, the beautiful lotuses that comes in your water will always there with me. One hand, I will be holding lotus. Then other hand, I will give blessings to all of you. So that's why that position is there. Blessing on one side, holding flower on other side. I have Radharani, but she's not blessing. She is holding, one hand she's holding. In two hands, she's holding something. Otherwise, I would have shown my duty. So that is one pastime. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. I think you should start drawing. We'll do one thing. We'll quickly see this cute pastime. And then we will, okay. Krishna loves his flute, right? So Krishna has he plays different notes for different things. Tune 1, it says that demigods like Brahma, Shiva break there. They forget everything when he plays tune 1. Shiva stops playing his drum. Brahma sits astonished on his lotus flower. And tune 2, Yamuna river flows, instead of going forward, she goes backward. Tune 3, moon stops moving. Tune 4, cows run to him. Like there's a beautiful pastimes in Ter Kadam, how he plays flute and different groups of cows come to him. Tune 5, gopis go naturally towards him. Tune 6, it creates blossoms, autumn, 6 seasons. Tune 7, soft breezes carry fresh aroma everywhere. Tune 8, it takes the name of Radha and steals her self-control and forcefully speeds Radha to meet Krishna. So tune 8, Radharani will meet Krishna. So one day he will come and he wants to meet Krishna. Radharani. And Jatila and Kutila, it's the plan of the Lord. We cannot say they're bad, but Krishna wants them to be that way to enhance the pastimes. So they don't like Radharani meeting with Krishna. And then so they're like quickly talking. And Krishna immediately understands Jatila Kutila are coming and they will leave. But then Jatila Kutila sees the flute. Hey, flute is there. That means Krishna came. She says, no. How come Krishna's flute is here? She says, hey, you don't know? You didn't know? There was a flute rain today. There is flute rain coming today. That's why. Then they were, flute rain? You're lying. You're a liar. But she says, no, Jatila and Kutila, go and check if there are fruits or not. Then they will come and check, and there are lots and lots of fruits in whole of Yavat. So see, Krishna saves his devotees. She said something and Krishna made it happen immediately. So Krishna is always there for us. And Radharani is just like that mother. How many of you will go and ask mother if you want something, not directly to father? I did that. Even I do it till now. I ask my mother, not my father, if I need anything. My kids do the same. If they want anything, from watching something on YouTube, from buying something, TV time, anything, they're like, Mama, can you please tell to Nana, I want to do this. So we all approach to her because mothers are by nature very compassionate. They're not very strict. So Radharani is not at all strict. She's very, very, very kind. So if we hold to Radharani, she's just going to take, she'll say, Krishna, it's okay. Sometimes Mukund would have watched YouTube. Sometimes Smriti would have watched some movie. It's okay, but they're very nice children. Let's bring them. Let us give them permission to come to Goloka. And then Krishna will say, okay, if you're fine, I'm fine. So it's very, very important to worship Radharani. In fact, I plan to say many pastimes, but this is a beautiful place. This is my favorite deity in Raval. This is a very small, quiet village. You cannot even think, oh, this is Radharani's birthplace. You might be thinking like that. Very small temple. This is a beautiful deity. If you get a chance, please go to this place and visit this place. Okay. And this is Barsana, where Radharani was raised. Wonderful, excellent, beautiful temple. Sriji Mandir. It's called Sriji Mandir. So I think we'll have to go do our finish of our drawing. How many of you finish your lotus?
Mataji,
Me almost. Mataji, can you show a picture of Radharani so I can draw her?
Yes.
A little bit of mine.
Okay, keep drawing.
Mataji, can you put it to the lotus? Can you put it to the lotus?
Mataji,
Amma.
look. Can you see my
Oh, look at Vrinda. Oh my God. Jagan, go get paper. Draw. Draw. Go get drawing paper. Come. No, you have your drawing book.
What is this?
Sit down.
Pencil?
Go get your pencil. Amma's back, there are pencils.
This is Radharani.
Very beautiful. Excellent.
Hare Krishna. Lighting first. This is a little bit lighter and then
Vrinda, you finish off your drawing and we will let somebody's asking something.
I'm showing mine.
Somebody wants to show something.
Yeah, Srija wants to show. Can you? I will spotlight you. Yes, Srija. Wow, look at her. Wow.
Where is she? Where is hers? I cannot see Srija.
That is so beautiful.
Oh my God, Srija, amazing. Look at hers. Amazing. You're an artist. Beautiful. Can you please send it in the group? Those who finished, please don't forget Advait always.
Yeah, color it and send it. Look even better.
Advait always forgets. He'll say, okay, Mataji, and he will forget.
Because whatever I want to submit, I did this.
Big circle.
Okay.
Yeah, wow, very beautiful, Risha. You did a good job. You colored also already.
No, not that small.
Inka big gestava.
Yeah.
Kaushi and Deepak. You have joined Govinda today. Wonderful.
Mataji, send mine in the group.
Devi, get that blue bottle. Gun is what?
Very
Amma.
good, Risha.
Trisha, very good. Srija, very good.
Yeah.
Kaushi, Deepak.
See, this is my friend Priya. She finished Radharani drawing too.
Kaushi and Deepak, Trisha. Wow, you girls are very fast. Amazing. Srija, send in the group. Balavrinda, send in the group. After coloring, and Kaushi, Deepak. Oh, look at her, Vinita Gandharvika. Very beautiful. This little girl drew.
Mataji, can you move the steps?
Showing me? Who is showing?
Kaushi, Deepak. I don't know
I
what.
spotlighted them. Samskriti also done very beautiful.
Samskriti also did very beautiful.
Samskriti, you also never post it in the group. You just post, okay? Post it. Okay. Is there anybody who would like to know?
Mataji, I am done with all of you.
1 minute.
Okay, Jahnavi, show it to the screen.
Very nice,
Jahnavi, Radharani is so pretty, Jahnavi.
I loved Radharani's frock.
What's a frog?
So cute.
I'll draw one.
You draw one and I'll keep repeating.
Hey, Mataji, can I see the
That's the
color
same.
of the lotus for 1 second?
Oh.
What do you want?
Can I see the lotus?
Yeah, look at the lotus.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Wait, did you draw this?
Did you like the 2 pastimes of Radharani?
I didn't hear. Can you say one more while we do the drawing?
Okay, I will do that.
Are there only 8 steps?
Okay, I'll tell you one very silly. Amma?
Are there only 8 steps?
Yes. Keep drawing, okay? One pastime. I'll tell one silly pastime. Okay, I'll tell one. This also recently I heard. What happened? You all don't know this. First time I heard. So when Krishna was in Vrindavan, we all know how Kamsa didn't like him. Kamsa wanted to kill him. That's why he sent all the demons and
Krishna killed them.
Yeah, Krishna, you draw first. So then what happened? First finish up one line, then you can add those. First finish the first line.
Okay.
Yeah, so then what happened one time? Nanda Maharaj, go ask now. One time Kamsa was coming, okay, to just see where Krishna is, and he'll be coming. He will know that Krishna is in Nandagaon and he will be coming. So he will enter Barsana. First time I heard, and when he entered, Kamsa's soldiers and his horses became like stones.
What?
They all became stones. And then Kamsa was looking behind, and Kamsa was thinking, where are my soldiers? Where are those who came with me? And he will not find them. See, you're missing the pattern. You are going small patterns. Everything should be equal. Don't rush. Sorry, I am correcting Dina Krishna's. One petal is big, one petal is small. How can you draw like that?
I'm not.
You have to check. Don't rush. Rushing will not create a good drawing.
Mataji, the same thing my mom said. I'm drawing big petals, Mataji.
Dina Krishna is coming like big petal to small petal.
I don't know how to trace, okay? Dina Krishna.
Okay.
Okay. Mataji?
1 minute. Okay, so Brinda, keep drawing, Nana. Finish off all the petals. Jagannath, Dinaksha, when you're drawing, look. So what happened was, now Kamsa was looking, right? Where are my soldiers? Then suddenly he will become a girl. He will become into Kamsini Gopi. Seriously. He will become into Gopi, and then he stayed in Barsana for 6 months, and he hated that stay because when he was staying in Barsana, what he has to do? He has to, in Barsana, everybody will take the names of Radharani, right? So they will do every service for Radharani. They will do everything remembering Radharani. They will do everything like Radha, Radha, Radha. And he hated, oh my God, because he's a demon. He doesn't want to take the names of God. So he's like, oh, Radha, I'm not liking, I'm not liking, I'm not liking. And he will literally go and ask, please, can you make me, like, can you make me back into my form? Like, can you make me back like into Kamsa? And then Vrishabhanu Maharaj also comes there, Radharani's father, for something, like he just comes and then he figures out what is happening. So he will say, oh, Radhe, can you please, forgive him, and can you please leave him, because he's king and we have to report to him, and we have to pay taxes. There is a lot of things that we have to do with him. So please release him. So then Radharani will agree, and she will release Kamsa. So what is the importance of this is dance story? That powerful is Radharani. Her abode, Barsana, is so powerful that she could make into stones. Kamsa didn't even beg for forgiveness from Krishna, but he had to do it for Radharani. So that's so, she's so merciful. She cannot take problems for
recording in progress.
What? What's
Yeah, so that is the power of Radharani. That's one more pastime. అట్లా కాదమ్మా, ఎందుకు అట్లా చేస్తున్నావు?
Okay, now it is 7:15. So next class is going to start. So who all done can show it on the screen. I will try to spotlight. I'm removing the share screen so that I can see everybody. You already showed once. You finish it off and post it in the group. Whoever showed once, it's okay. You don't have to show it. Please post it in the group. Whoever did not yet show even one time, I wanted to see theirs.
Where is Suraj?
Isha, wonderful Isha.
Mataji, could I see Dina Krishna?
Dina Krishna is Dina Krishna is just done with Lotus. He'll finish and send in the group.
Wonderful Dina Krishna.
Oh, that's good.
He will post in the group. Okay, who else is showing? Isha is done. Please send in the group. I'll feel very happy. Smriti, very nice. I like Smriti's Radharani. Look at
Art is
that.
always so nice.
Wow.
I haven't colored it, Mataji, and I didn't even finish the hands, Mataji.
Okay, no rush. You finish it off and then send
she
it. Okay?
always post in the group. Always her post is there in the group. So no worries. She will be posting it.
Srija, Smriti, Isha, Balabrinda.
Ramachandra wants to show it.
Ramachandra, finish Lotus, finish it off and then send. Radharani will be very
Wonderful,
happy to see.
Wonderful.
Yes. Samskriti, please send. Kabir, please finish off and send. Mukund, please send. I think it's next class time. So I will see you all next week. Thank you for reading Ekadashi Katha. So you're all wonderful children following Ekadashi, reading glories of Ekadashi, hearing about Radharani, and you'll get all the blessings. Very happy to see you every week. Okay? I'll see you next Wednesday. This week there's a change and I saw you on Tuesday. We'll meet next Wednesday. Okay? Hare Krishna. Good night. Vancha kalpa tarubhyascha Suraj, you also draw and send. Okay?
Mataji, I'm thinking of drawing a different type of picture of Radharani.
Okay.
Because like I'm having drawing this one different. My mom wants me to draw this.
Okay. You know what? Oh, this one, same thing I drew one last year. I drew it. Draw it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay then. See you all. Hare Krishna. Bye bye. Good night.
Closing the call. Hari Bol.
Krishna.
Hari Bol.